Hello everyone, welcome to your daily card reading for June 25th, 2014. And I'm going to draw one Gillian Kemp and four chicken cards. Okay, so we have the holly tree, permanence. A great awakening through enlightenment. Evil is warded off by your devotion to good. Okay. Then we have pine cone, which is enlightenment. And Kung, which is about living a very simple life and a deep connection to the universe. And Tang, who is about sweet emotions and creating sweet memories. It's really stable fire. And we have Aisha, which is the don't worry card, that everything is happening the way it's meant to unfold, and you do your best, and the world around you does what it can, and things work out the way they were always meant to work out. So, okay, so looking at this, again, as soon as we drew the middle card, the holly tree, 5, and 5 is the number also of breakdown and breakthrough. So, and the permanence seems like, again, to enter a stage of permanence or a phase of permanence. It to me, that's a new cycle. We just talked about new cycles yesterday, and the fact that this evil is warded off by our devotion to good. And we have a little robin redbreast, which is, about spring, which is like new beginnings, and and also the robin redbreast. The redbreast in general, it means like stop. It means red, and it's a very strong, powerful energy of stop. And this is actually kind of a universal energy. I remember the Native Americans always talked about that, and then even our stoplights are red. And then I know Kali, her red color is meant to stop things, to stop bad things, no more. So this says evil's warded off by devotion to good and an awakening through enlightenment. But it's also, not just devotion of good, but the understanding of good within situations, and the understanding of good beyond the appearances. And, that the fact we have Kung next to this enlightenment, where Kung, is really about living very simply. And I find whenever I'm doing the simple things, that's when the knowledge and the thoughts fall into my head. It's like chicken chore time. I get all my information I want from the universe. It just by focusing on tasks and being very simple in my moment to moment, it's almost like a really receptive place we create in our mind, where when we're doing something monotonous or something repetitive, or just something just very simple that we don't need mind for, not much mind, but it's like our mind relaxes, and it just is kind of like a waking meditation, And these thoughts that fall into your head, they really can just enlighten you and shift everything for you. In fact, I had some thoughts fall into my head yesterday that just totally shifted me and really like woke me up to some things. And it was just some simple understandings that fell into my head, and now everything looks different to me, you know. So you know, don't underestimate the power of living simply. And then, you know, even though you can consciously connect to the higher intelligence and the divine, and you know, you can make your ropes to God. The Kung have these ropes to God that they use for things. Even though you can do it very actively, you are always connected. So when you do a very passive act in life, you know, when you're acting passively and you're not generating thought, you're not, you know, you're not asking for anything, you're not thinking about anything really, that space for the communication can come into your head, or you know, even kind of the equation can, your answer to the equation can pop into your head when you're, you know, just doing monotonous things. So and you know, this, on the other side we have Tang, which is about, you know, enjoying life and enjoying the people around you, and really being grateful for what you have in the present moment also. And you know, he's stable, very stable, number 4, and it's being really stable in our emotions and our relationships. So you know, no matter what, if you have some turmoil in your life or whatever, you know, you want to disconnect from that and live your simple life. Connect to what you have that is stable and positive, and then you know, as you just have faith in the universe, you know, that everything that is meant to happen is going to happen. That's Aisha on the end, number 6. Things just come together. And yeah, I really feel like this permanence, the holly tree number 5, is bringing us to a new place, especially with, you know, the astrology right now, and the card readings for the past few days, and it just seems like the overall, I don't know, I really get that with the overall energies right now in life. We're kind of just almost subtly going to shift. And I know the astrology is talking about some, you know, major shock waves and, you know, wake up calls or whatever. But I really feel like that could just be internally. I don't think it's going to be so much externally. Or if it is happening externally, it's like old news, you know, it's like the old drama that really has no power in it anymore. It's like, you know, there's no charge. You know, someone might want to, you know, create a charge, but they don't have the power anymore. You know, it's just really, you know, energy dynamics have shifted where it's just boring. I always think that. I mean, it just, drama is boring. I am so not interested in it. It's so predictable. It's so boring and stupid and annoying, and it's just wasting everyone's time. And, you know, why are these people even thinking that they have a right to waste our time in stupid drama? Like, it just doesn't, you know, it doesn't serve anybody, and it's an annoying waste of everyone's time. You know, we need to get into our new phase of springtime, and, you know, move into a more enlightened space. And so I think, you know, even if there is something kind of shocking, Uranus, Marsy, as they're talking about this aspect of Uranus and Mars, and you know, sometimes it's like, oh, really? Okay. You know, I mean, I feel like that's the energy involved with whatever might be acted out. It's really a powerless pathetic attempt to do the same thing that maybe worked in the past, but I think we're all just over these things. So, well, maybe I'll draw one more middle card just to see. Oh, we get happiness and the lime tree. And again, happiness, there's the 3-3, 33, and it's movement and an end of a phase and a beginning of a new one. I always think, of Jesus died at 33, and with the sacrifice of his life ushered in a new phase of human evolution and enlightenment. So, things might be ending, but they're just transforming, and we have the transformation, the butterfly, and the reading on the card says the intoxication of love will be as strong as the scent of the lime tree's flowers. So, I really think that we're moving into a very good place in life now, and as a new phase, and with new energy, a lot higher vibration, and it should be a smooth transition, just because we have enough light and enlightenment and happiness and good emotions and connection to the universe to make it just a smooth, nice transition. So anyway, I hope that everybody got what they needed out of this today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Thanks a lot.